although I'm not sure of this, I can't prove it, I feel that probably the Christmas tree that was my first was likewise the first one that had ever come into this home. I think my father, with his interest in the Christmas tree, wanted to have a Christmas tree for me the first year I was born, and I was born only 12 days before Christmas, so I guess that got him especially excited. We have some pictures of those early Christmases from my first 12 days of old, 12 days of age, on through, I guess, till teen years and so forth. But and they were always homemade affairs. As I may have said, my father and I went out to cut the tree, cedar always, and then all of us decorated the Christmas tree in various ways. We had some old pieces which we always kept on the tree, no matter how worn they looked, and they lasted remarkably well until squirrels got into the closet where they were kept and just made a mad scramble of them, of that dreadful deterioration. We have 2 pieces left, but then it was always a homey and homely observance with that Christmas tree. Now, my mother came from a family that really made joy over Christmas. They were a larger family, 5 daughters, and talk about extended family. They really had extended family. She came from an old home out in the country in Milam County, where the house was much larger than this house. And they not only had full family and extended family, but they had a couple of boarders as well, meaning the preacher who had no other home and some others of such nature. But anyway, they were always a very large group. And all of them got terribly excited about Christmas, with tremendous cooking, huge meals, and visiting around the countryside. This meant going miles and miles and miles from one home to another, and it meant packing up enough food for an army, which they would take and share with anybody that could be found and brought in to take part. So my mother was really good at celebrating Christmas. There was a touch of sadness which lingered with my father, however, made it a different situation. My grandmother Smoot died on December the 22nd in this very room where we're sitting, actually, and was buried on Christmas Eve. And of course that was a memory hard to put aside. My mother found all kinds of loving ways in which to say, well, we do remember her, and we are aware of the situation of her death at that time, but all the same, we know that she would want us to be happy at Christmas time, and so we were.